Hey guys, it's me. I'm back. It's Akira and I'm back here with another video on my channel. So a while back I made this video about how you can get a graphic tee, and some of you guys are not happy with me because I showed you how to get a graphic tee made from a service. So today's video I'm actually going to show you how you can make your own graphic tee designs for free. This is super easy, and did I mention that it's free? So I'm here to redeem myself and to say sorry to you guys, but let's get into the video of how you can make these graphic tees or graphic tee designs for free. Okay guys, so this is how we're gonna do this for free. I'm gonna take you over to Canva so you can, well, I'm gonna use Canva, but you can take my link down below to use a free trial of Canva. It's free literally all the time, so it's not like just a trial. You can get the pro version, but I'm going to take you through Canva. I'm gonna show you how you make these graphic tees without any, you don't need any graphic design knowledge to make these. It's super easy. I'm gonna show you how you can make the graphic tee, how you can make a mock-up of the t-shirt, and then how you can actually get these printed super easily and inexpensively. So let's get into it. So in Canva, the first thing you're going to do is search t-shirt. Mine is already on here, but that's because it's going to give you a nice 14 by 18 size. First, I'm going to show you guys the example of the t-shirt that I'm going to be using. So it is this scissor t-shirt that I'm using as my inspiration. I thought this would be simple to recreate with just a few pictures, and so here's how I'm going to do it. I found this template under the t-shirt templates. Now, if you want to use this same template, I will make sure I link it down below, but I'm going to show you how I can turn this template into the Caesar t-shirt that I showed you guys in the beginning of this video. So let's do it. So first things first, guys, making these t-shirts are super simple and it's not that hard, especially if you have inspiration like I had from that scissor t-shirt. First things first is I'm going to delete this wolf guy because he is not needed on this for this t-shirt, obviously. So what I like about this is this font. So I like the font, I like the spacing, I like how this looks. So I'm going to recreate this, but I'm going to make it say scissor. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete the rest of these fonts and going to get rid of them on the screen if it'll allow me to do it. So now that I have this scissor lettering, I'm just going to make it a little less wide so that doesn't take up the whole screen, and I'm going to copy and paste it. So you just do Command C, Command V on a I'm using a Mac, so it's not working, but there we go. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is resize this. There we go, Command C, Command V. I'm going to resize this so that the scissor fits across the screen. And then you can see those lines. Those lines are going to make sure that everything is equal distant from each other. And this is how we are going to initially get that scissor font that you see here in the background. You can't really tell in most spots, but I like how at the bottom you can see it. And I think it just adds to the overall look. So next thing I'm going to do is change the color of the background. I already had this color picked out, obviously, because I pre-made this. But if you are looking for inspiration for colors, for instance, I could upload this picture of the t-shirt onto my palette. If you click the color options, it will give you all the colors in this t-shirt if you are struggling with like coloring. So that's a good tip to have. But anyways, back to the creation. So what I'm going to go ahead and then is just copy this lettering and paste it, and I'm going to use the lines. I forgot what they're called. I think they're called like baselines. I forgot exactly what they call it on this program on Canva, but I'm going to use these lines to go ahead and add the scissor down the canvas, and as you can see, it puts everything into the correct spot for me, so it's not like hard to do, or you don't have to worry about it being like irregular. And all right, so now I got all the lettering. I'm gonna just highlight them all and replace them and repurpose them or redirect them, whatever word I'm looking for. Oh, reposition them to the middle of the canvas. The next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use an option called group to make all these individual scissor letters one. After this, I'm just going to turn the transparency down so it is not as bright. So now it's kind of a more of a background piece than it is actually like bold onto the canvas. So this part is very easy. You're just going to go online and find some pictures that you like of the artist that you want to use. I just went ahead, found these on Google, and then just dragged and dropped them onto the screen. As you can see here, I just dragged things from my desktop, drop it on the files, and that's how you upload a file on Canva. So first things first, I'm going to use this picture of SZA as like the main picture. So from here you can remove your background, and as you can see, I just hit edit, remove background right here, and I removed the background of this picture. I'm going to go ahead and take the sides in some just so it's not taking up so much space on the canvas, and we are going to resize my girl. And I think that is about how I have her size on here, but you can always play with it once you get more elements onto your canvas. So I got SZA on here, perfect. Now, the biggest thing and the thing that's going to help this design very much is called frames. So frames are like, I don't know how to explain them. They are like invisible items that you can fit a picture inside of. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about once I use the frame. So I use the circle frame with the border. I want to find the exact one that I used. Believe it was this one. So this is a circle frame with a border. So what you can do is two different things. You can change the border color, and I'm going to change it to like a nice tan color, and now you have a little picture here where you can then drop your picture into it. I know it's kind of confusing to say or to understand if you don't know what you're doing, but I'm going to show you exactly how this works. So now I'm going to take this picture of SZA that I want on the t-shirt, and you just drag it over the frame, and boom, you have a picture of SZA inside of a circle. Now, if you want to move the picture, you don't like where it dropped it, you just double click and move the picture. Boom. That's not even the picture that I used. So let's go ahead and use the correct picture here, guys. But it was a good process to show you. So then again, I just dragged and dropped. I'm going to go ahead and just reshape her a little bit, and we have the picture of SZA in the circle. Now I'm going to go back to the elements, and I'm going to do the same thing. You can just go to your recently used and drop that circle on there again. I'm going to go ahead and change the color again to tan, and I'm going to drop in this other picture of SZA that I uploaded from Google. I really like this picture of her. She looks really pretty. Then I'm going to go ahead and just double click it and reposition her within the circle to where I want her to look. Okay, so now that we have these two pictures, this is where just the slight changes are going to happen. So now you can go in and you can resize things and give your picture some dimension. So what I'm going to do with this edited picture of SZA is hit edit image, and I'm going to add a shadow to this. This will give it some more dimension and look like she's kind of popping off the page. You can see how instantly that made a big difference. And then I'm just going to go ahead and make her a little bit bigger and reposition her again on the page, because I think that looks really good. Now I did want to add one more element to this image because I feel like it needed something different. So I went ahead and put in old TV, and I found this old TV because of her first album. If you know what it's very iconic. It's been out for a few years. And I wanted to add a TV frame because I thought that kind of resembled her old album, and that people would, see this and think of SZA once you, added the TV. So again, like I said, when you're doing this, you're going to be resizing your elements to make everything fit. And now I'm just looking to see how I had the TV. So I had the TV here, and I'm going to go ahead and put this picture above the TV. But before that, let's go ahead and add a picture inside the TV. So this is also pretty simple. I'm going to put in wildflowers because of, like I said, her old album cover. And I'll try to put it on the screen here. It has like wildflowers. So I'm going to go to photos, and I don't know exactly. You can look through the photos and stuff like that, but I already did this, so I'm just going to go to my recently used and look for that photo so I can replace it here. So I thought this was a great picture to kind of go with the image, go with the coloring, and go with Caesar, whatever, her earthy vibe. So from this point, all I did was take that picture and resize it so that it would fit inside of the little TV screen, and then you're going to position it backwards. What this does is position it behind the TV element, so now it looks like that is on the TV screen. From there, I'm going to go ahead and make this circle a little bit bigger, and also make this circle a little bit bigger because they're supposed to be the same size, and reposition them. Okay, I can't make them that size. Boom. Okay, now I thought this looked better when I had the circle in front of the TV, so I'm going to go ahead and move that to the front, which is going to move it in front of the TV element. And there you go. You have a Scissor t-shirt that was super easy to make. I think this looks great, and that's how I took the initial wolf template that was available on Canva and made it into my own. And now you can see here, boom, you have a graphic tee. Now I'm going to show you really quickly how you can upload this and get this created and printed using Printful. Okay, so we're at the Printful homepage. So this is how we're going to print our t-shirt. From here, what allows you to print your custom items, I'm just going to click order for myself and explore products. Now for the products, I'm just going to go ahead and click the drop down and go to t-shirts and go to men's t-shirts. I prefer men's sizing on the t-shirts in the fit, so that is going to work best for me. Now, because we use the tan background, you don't have to do this, but I'm going to go ahead and select the tan option so that I can get narrowed down t-shirts that come in tan, right? So we see this universal t-shirt, Bella Canvas, has the tan option. Now they have tons of different colors, tons of different necklines. I mean, there's unlimited options. They have embroidery and also have direct to garment printing. You want direct to garment printing because that's going to allow you to print a picture onto your shirt. We're going to go ahead and click start new order. I already have this loaded. So this is what it's going to look like when you select start new order. From here, you can just drag the design from your desktop and drop it onto your t-shirt. Once it's loaded, this is where the print is going to be, and that looks perfect. I love the background. It doesn't match 100%, but I think it looks really good on the tan shirt. Now we are going to be able to select the sizing. I'm just going to keep it as a small, and from here you would just check out. Now let's actually take it a step back, and I'm going to show you a little bit too about sizing. So if it lets me go back, here we go. We're gonna go to edit. Okay, cool. So edit. What you're going to do here is, like I just dragged and dropped, but you just want to make sure that blue square is how big you can make your image. If you make it anything bigger, it's going to cut it off and give you a warning. So you just size it to the size that is allowed for that shirt. And then, like I said, you hit continue and check out. From here, this t-shirt is $10.95, and then you will go ahead and just check out like you would on any other website. They also have you review the order to make sure it's exactly what you want. What's also nice is you can see the mock-up of how your shirt is going to look and what you should expect once you receive it at your home. From here, like I said, you just check out, and that is how you were able to print out your t-shirt design or get it set up for an online shop. Okay guys, did I redeem myself? I'm sorry, I won't ever do something like that to you guys again. But I just want to show you guys how easy it is to make a graphic tee, how you can get it printed, all that good stuff. If you want to sell graphic tees, if you just want to make one for an event, like say you have a family event or something like that, definitely very easy to do. Now, I'm going to go ahead and let you leave comments down below of what you would do differently, or if you're going to be making some graphic tees, let me know what you think. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, well, I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.